Hello, space explorers. In this video we'll talk about the beautiful Haumea and her orb, but also about Voyager and its golden record. As you may know, many space explorers go there, thinking of getting the orb, but discover that first, they will have to face a challenge. To open the orb crate on Namaka, you need to find the Shepherd Prism. And then comes the question, what is it? And where is the Shepherd Prism? Fortunately, there is a hint. A golden disk on Hiʻiaka gives the clue that you must go to the sixth planet of solar system, which is Saturn. Well, Saturn is far away. We are talking about kinda 27,000 seconds light. It will take a long time to get there, if you don't have a fast spaceship. But you will face the challenge because you are brave. And you will go with your spaceship to Saturn to find the Shepherd Prism. The mystery surrounding the origin of Shepherd Prism, or why he opens the crate on Namaka, remains unsolved. Once you arrive in Saturn, I'd say you should look under the rings. But sometimes you should also go over the rings, to change a little your perspective, and even alternate your direction. Be patient. Saturn is the second largest planet in the solar system. Therefore, it may take some time to find the Shepherd Prism. I can say with almost absolute certainty that it is always below Saturn's rings. And then you just have to extract it. And come back to Namaka and open the orb crate. Well, in this adventure Ultrarobot made a stop on Earth, just to take a rare photo with the Shepherd Prism on Earth alongside Commander Alex.
Well done, Ultra Robot. Now go get the orb in Haumea.
Well, it's a long trip back to Haumea. But as always, it's on long journeys that you can best appreciate the beauty of space in Space Simulator on Roblox, like when we passed by Jupiter and its moons. Back in Haumea, it's time to go to Namaka and use the Shepherd Prism to open the box and retrieve the Haumea orb. I'm sure this moment will become unforgettable for all space explorers. Always remember that there is nitrogen ice in Haumea. Just like also in Hiʻiaka. And if you have a larger backpack or can use the Eclipse cargo feature, don't forget that in Haumea's rings you can find rings rocks that can become rings crystals. Finally, all you have to do is go to Earth, deliver Haumea's orb, and be happy with this great achievement. Okay, but what's the connection between Haumea and Voyager? It turns out I was able to observe Voyager with my portable telescope module near Haumea. It seems to happen randomly. Voyager spawns and moves near this location, or shortly after it's been found in its most frequent location, which I'll show you next. I'm not sure about this, but that's what it seems to me. But before showing the most frequent location, and the method that seems most effective to me for finding Voyager, I want to talk a little about the method I've been using and still use occasionally. I've shown this method before in a video, and it simply consists of heading towards an imaginary triangle formed by Make, Earth, and Haumea, and eventually finding Voyager's famous flickering light, without the aid of any telescope. And yes, at least for me, this method still works. I started using it because I simply couldn't see Voyager with Hubble or a portable telescope. And this is how I've managed to obtain the golden record whenever I decide to try and find Voyager. But as I said, there is a more effective method, which I learned it from watching a video by another space explorer. And this method involves using Hubble, as so many great Voyager discoverers do. So far, nothing new, but in a video I saw from another space explorer, he revealed the secret of always looking a little above or near Pluto and Charon, keeping the zoom at maximum, and only moving the Hubble horizontally. And there's Voyager, as I've never seen it before. Notice that it's located right in the middle between Neptune and Saturn, below. However, in another attempt, Voyager's position is different. See for yourself. I even moved Hubble down this time, and it's well below Saturn, a little more to the left. This happens because, as explained in the disclaimer in Space Simulator on Roblox, Voyager is near the orbital plane, but it's also moving, slowly but surely, so you won't always find it in the same place. And as I said before, although I'm not sure, I believe it might respawn near Haumea after being found, or even in other locations. When you actually go to retrieve it, after finding it on Hubble, it might be helpful to maintain alignment with the orbital plane where Earth is located, or even Charon's, depending on the position, because this way you maintain the reference point of Hubble's plane, which is where you observe Voyager. In this way, you will soon be able to observe Voyager's flickering light as you travel through space towards it, until its proximity becomes evident through the characteristic Morse code. It's always a great thrill when this moment arrives. As I've mentioned before, I have difficulty mining moving objects, and Voyager is no exception. The advice here is to keep an eye on your ship's durability or maintain the correct distance, as I did the first time, a little before. That's what I'm going to do now, being more careful with distance, speed, and angle, so as not to collide with Voyager. And there is still something important to note. Notice how some planets are above and others below the Earth's plane. That's why it's important to always consider the alignment that's compatible with what you observed when you discovered Voyager on Hubble. I must point out that I have already encountered Voyager simply by going and searching for the flickering light in a position in the direction of Haumea, as you are seeing now, and this happened after it had been found and respawned. I, too, have found Voyager diagonally high up in space. Quite high up, as you can see now, simply by finding the flickering light. A rather exotic location, so to speak. Notice the position of mine and Voyager's relative to the planets. If you have the portable telescope module, one possible technique is to head towards the area most likely to find Voyager, advancing quite far, and using the module until you find it. In this case, moving the telescope in all directions. The odds are always good. Now notice my position relative to the planets. The point is, as I explained earlier, Voyager moves, and besides, it's far away. So, it might sometimes be necessary to vary the techniques, or combine them, to find it. Still, considering that Voyager's location may vary, the technique of rendezvousing with Hubble, which I learned from another space explorer's video, is indeed the most effective, as we can see now. Thank you for joining us. Before we finish, I want to thank Swift Shadows, also known as our FTO, for his excellent video on how to find Voyager, which inspired me. The video link is in the description. I hope this video is helpful for everyone looking to learn how to get the Orb of Haumea, and also to help find the Voyager and get the golden record more easily. See you, space explorers!